Nanomaterials are actually materials in the nanoscale range. Let me give an example of what I mean by that. Consider a strand of hair, which is about 1 micron. There should be about 1,000 nanomaterials in that one strand of hair. So these are very, very small materials. They acquire unique properties. Because of these unique properties of nanomaterials, we have come to see them used in various products. Nowadays you find them in cell phones, you find them in garments. The problem is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, when these products end up in the landfill and they're subjected to sunlight and the rain and the humidity and the moisture and stuff like that, nobody knows how these materials will behave. That is why we are actually want to accelerate the weathering of these nanomaterials. So instead of waiting for 50 years, what we are doing is exposing these nanomaterials in accelerated weather conditions that can simulate weathering in maybe 40, 50 years.
This is the QUV accelerated weathering tester, and it uses UVA bulbs to simulate the wavelength of sunlight. We've been using the QUV to simulate weather conditions with the condensation cycles, like in the morning when you find dew. So you have your condensation in your UV, and we're trying to see how sunlight affects the properties of the carbon nanotubes at different temperatures.
And what we have found out is that there are actually profound changes in terms of structure, the properties, in terms of chemical constitution. The bottom line is that it will give us a good window to view about how we will be treating this if there's any regulation that has to come as a result of the use of these nanomaterials. So we want to be ahead of the game in terms of how we deal with these new materials and make sure that we take care of any adverse effects from their use. Properties of these nanomaterials are so widespread in terms of how they can be used in different situations, from textiles to electronics to healthcare. We have no choice but to expand their use, but we also have to be responsible to the environment and to our species in the future.